Hey y'all, welcome back to Sow and Serve. I'm your host, Sophie Arrington, and today we have a wonderful guest with us, Carlene. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking.
Well, as she said, my name is Carlene Gilliam. I'm from the Liberty FFA chapter here in Virginia, and I'm so excited to be with you today.
I'm so excited to start. So we have three rapid fire questions, and the first one is, what's your favorite FFA contest to compete in?
My favorite FFA contest would be forestry. Going back to like my freshman year is my first contest. I loved it. And then probably a new contest that I now love is ag sales. I competed it this year, but I absolutely honestly love it. So definitely excited to do it next year as well.
What's your favorite part about those contests? I haven't competed in either, and they sound so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forestry, I just like the hands-on. Like you get to go
Mhm.
outside, you get to your team, you have your like team activity. It's just like so much fun to just be outside, do ID. It's like honestly such a chill contest that it's just
Yeah.
you just have fun with it. And then for ag sales, it's like really creative, I would say. Like you get to do a lot of creative things. You talk a lot, but honestly, it's so interesting to know about like certain ag products and then to be able to express them to these people to sell them. It's just honestly a really fun and interesting contest as well.
Yes, it sounds awesome. What is the fun fact about you that most people don't know?
Fun fact I would say is that I'm originally from Tennessee. So I'm a Tennessee
Oh,
born there. So I say that's not really like something that people will really know. And then also like another thing, if you're here with me at school, you would know I'm also in theater as well. So FFA and theater are my two little things.
yes. We don't have theater at my school. That seems like I would absolutely love to join it. That seems so much fun.
Yes, I love it too. I'm
Yeah.
the treasurer for it. So it's like such an interesting thing to go from FFA to theater. There's a lot of like things that line up, but also that things that differ, and it's really interesting to see them as well and be a part of both.
Yes, absolutely. And what's a funny FFA memory you like to share?
It would have to be all the food runs. We go on a lot of food runs at our chapter,
Yes.
and our student advisor, he is like a Bojangles fiend. So he loves Bojangles. So anytime we're like at a buffet event, he's like, "Can we go to Bojangles?" So we go to Bojangles a lot, and I'm not complaining because I always get a full chicken sandwich, dirty
Oh
rice,
yeah.
Dr. Pepper. So that's probably my favorite. I just love the food runs because who you always need a good meal after a competition or anything, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. A good meal is a must.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about your FFA beginnings. What originally pulled you into FFA?
So my first FFA class was agriculture mechanics. So that was with I had it with my advisor, Mr. Wimmer, and he goes over like his whole slide presentation about FFA and all of this. And then at the end of class, he does an about me. And then he like goes over all about me. Like we can ask him three different questions or like just a bunch of different questions, and then it's just like a really fun way to get to know him, and then he makes us do it the next day, so we all have to stand up and say our stuff. But often if there isn't a volunteer, we have to he spins a wheel, and then we have to stand up, like not volunteer, we have to be told voluntold to do it.
Voluntold.
So that like really left an impression on me. And then so I asked him, I'm like, hey, I'm doing theater, but can I also join FA? And he's like, go for it. Like, sure. Like, so that's when I joined. And then my first ever contest was forestry because he was also advertising forestry in class as well. I was like, you know what? That sounds cool. I'll do it. My grandpa's a forester. Why not? So that's how like I really started. And then over time, I've just grown in it. I've taken over one of our like community things and just become officers, and then just over time really loved it and got to see like so many different things that I just enjoyed and glad to be a part of, so many connections and just people that really have made it such a second family to me.
Yes. And I think that's like a lot of people's story is like their advisor like volunteering them to like do stuff.
A lot of time.
Yes. A lot of times. Yes. So on forestry caught your attention in FFA? That's awesome. So what about your SAEs? How many do you have?
I have one SAE,
You
but
have
I
one?
through two prior SAEs to the SAE I have
Yeah.
now. So my first one was growing loofah, didn't work out because
Yeah.
Virginia has such a weird climate that it was like really just didn't work out. Because especially with us going through a drought, it was like, yeah, no. So
Yeah.
I went to that, and then I was gonna do showing and raising goats, but then my
Mhm.
location and just things with my parents, money to
Yeah.
monetary stuff, just it didn't work out either. So then I'm finally like, so if these things aren't working out, I'm gonna go back to my first idea ever, which was doing a podcast. And then so that's how Living in the Jacket started. And ever since then, I've gone through it. Actually, our 1 year anniversary is coming up next month.
Yes.
So I'm very excited for that. And just like ever since, I'm so glad I joined Ag Communications. Like I've had so many amazing people like you to interview, and then you're interviewing me. So it's just like such a, I feel like Ag Communications is such a small like group, but they're so,
Yeah.
and they're so integrated with each other. It's just great to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. They're like so supportive of each other.
Of course.
Yes. And so how does your platform work? Like as far as editing and content and like how you get guests on your podcast?
So I contacted a studio in my town. They run like 30 different podcasts, I think, and they do in person and just strictly audio, which is that's what ours is. And it's that I contacted them, and they're like, sure, we can meet up. And then they do all the editing, all the recording, and everything in house, and they do it for free for me, which I'm so blessed to have,
Yes.
because being a high school student is like a job in itself. And then so to have them be able to do that, I'm just very glad, because these episodes would not be coming out as monthly as they are. So very happy for them. And then it just overall, like, I will do the social media stuff. I will do all that stuff. And then like I do like the reading challenge. I did the agriculture book that they had this year, which was, I was so happy about that people were wanting to do it. And then because I was inspired by Ainsley's Creed video to do it, and I was like,
Yes.
it's right around when the book came out, so I'm like, okay, why not? So that's also another thing, like we're so influenced by each other, and it's like so fun to see us bounce off, because it's very like
Yes.
all the ideas just coming together. And then so that's how really Living in the Jacket works. And then I have my posting a schedule for each month, and it kind of keeps me in check to make sure I'm posting often, because I get into the habit of not posting,
Yeah.
because like it also gets like really stressed. I get really stressed out really quick, and I feel like that's a side that not a lot of people see on Ad Communications, because honestly, especially with me where I don't have to edit, it's really hard to get the hours sometimes. So when I get really stressed out when I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get hours in. And so the posting schedule really keeps me in check with that. But also, just so all y'all know, it's okay to be stressed out. You can take a break. Like, it's totally okay. You can ask for help. It's not the end of the world. You have an advisor for a reason. You have people around you for a reason. So just don't be afraid to ask for help. I have a very bad problem with that. So coming from someone who has a really bad problem asking for help, ask help, because it's never gonna bring you down, honestly.
Yes, that is so true. Yes, it's always good to take a little like breather, a little break,
Oh yeah.
so you could just bounce back. Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I took like last week off or something. Like I barely
Yeah.
did like last week, and then finally getting into the new month, honestly, was like, oh my gosh, it's a reset. That's why I took off
Yes.
the Sunday support this week. So I was like, you know what? I really just need a break from it. Like I love giving support to other people, but sometimes I need to take my own advice and
Yeah. Yeah, you
take
need
a
to support
break.
yourself. What sparked your interest into creating your podcast?
Honestly, like I just felt like I wanted to do it, because I feel a lot of times like people are scared to share their story. Like I'm very scared to share my story. Like the only reason why I'm starting to do the podcast is like because of other agri communications people. Like I'm fine being behind the camera, being like just the host, but like now I'm starting to reach out and be like, hey, I'm open to doing this, because I know what it feels like to maybe not have guests. Because oh my gosh, the first couple times I'm like, what am I gonna do with guests? Like who do I invite? So I was very like scared and stuff, and I just wanted to have a place for people to be themselves, spread their story, and overall just spread their word of FFA, their journey, their hardships, because a lot of people don't see the hardships and it's a normal thing. And I feel like a lot of people are like, no, they're fine. Like, they never went through this. I had to be just like them. Like, no, they went through this stuff. Like, yeah. They go through it, like, even the state officers, like, they go through, like, doubts. Like, we all go through doubts. Advisors go through doubts. Like, are they good enough? Like, do I have all my crap in check? Like, everything. And then so it's just to show that we are normal. And especially when there's, like, mess ups on camera, like, mess ups recording. Like, we're human. Like, it's okay. Yeah. It is what it is. Like, it's not the end of the world. You will survive. Like, there is people who would be like, girl, I didn't even realize. Like, honestly, that happens so much. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I messed this up. I messed that up. And like, I didn't even realize. Like, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, great. So I was stressing out over nothing. So that's really why I made it. It's just to have a place where people can be themselves and showcase themselves in a positive, in like a good, positive manner, and not be showcased by doubts, really.
Absolutely. I think it's so important to share and just be authentic with others.
Completely.
And show them like the behind the scenes and everything.
Oh yeah, because we don't often see that. And the amount of bloopers I have in my phone from recording stuff is crazy. Like, honestly, just the Sunday supports, like, I have so many of just me, like, being like, I can't get this out. Like, what? Like, I keep, like, jumbling over my words. Like, I know I'm doing it right now. I'm like, what am I doing? So there's at least, like, 30 videos on my phone of me just, like, stressing out over it. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, girl, chill.
No, exactly. Yes. I have so many like bloopers too. I thought about like posting the bloopers.
I mean, yes. I would enjoy it personally.
Yeah. I got so many. I could like start another podcast with just the bloopers. Like it's so insane.
So real.
Yes. What do you hope this platform will look like in the future and like the initial impacts of it?
I'm hoping it would just be a way for people to honestly be themselves. It's like one thing I've been really going through this year, because for so many years I felt like, no, I had to be this prim and proper perfect girl, had to be, you know, up here all the time. But really, it's okay to be down here. It's okay to not be perfect, because honestly, your imperfectness makes you human. And it's so, like you said, it's authentic. You want to be authentic, because being someone you're not, most people can actually see that. So it's just like, and it's uncomfortable to not be yourself. Like, as an overthinker, I'm such an overthinker. So it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone doesn't like me. Someone hates me. Like, I did this wrong. Now they're going to hate me for the rest of my life. And I'm like, okay, so chill, girl. And if they do, they do. Like, not everybody in your life is going to like you. That's just plain truth. I hate to say it, but hate to admit it to myself, but it's true. So just honestly, I just want people to realize that living in the jacket, it's for them to be themselves. And just like, don't succumb to pressure. Don't succumb to people putting you down or anything. Just be yourself, be confident in yourself, and just overall have fun with it. Because in the end, it's such a small part of your life. Yes, it is important. It's so important in the growth of yourself, but it is a small part of your life, and it's going to set you up for the rest of your life. So just have fun with it, honestly, because it's not going to last. And so you're going to remember back, if you're stressing about it, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, those are so stressful days of my life. But if you have fun with it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, those are so fun. Those are so like chill days. I don't have to worry about it. Like, so that's really, and then I'm also hoping to pass it down maybe to an upcoming member that maybe not know what kind of essay they want to do. So I would be so open to passing down the podcast to an upcoming FFA member who's like, I have no idea where I fit. I'm like, girl, do the podcast. You can do it. Like, go ahead.
Yes, that's so true. And I love your initial goal for it. And your why behind it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yes, of course. It's awesome. And you asked me on your podcast, you asked me what living in the jacket means to me, but what does living in the jacket mean to you?
Living in the jacket means to me, I've been saying, just being yourself.
Yeah.
Every single time I put on my jacket, I am like wrapped around with like family, honestly. All the people I've ever met, I feel like I've met them somehow, some way through the jacket. So, really, just putting on the jacket every single time, living in it, it just means to me standing behind my organization, standing behind all the people who have come before me and who will come after me, and just reminiscing, using big words here, and the feeling of everything, basically everything that FFA stands for, everything that FFA will and has, and like just the whole thing of it being a family, being so supportive, just honestly living in the moment, honestly.
Yes, that is so true. And this is kind of like a two-part question. So, how has your perspective on agriculture changed since joining, and what have you learned about yourself through FFA?
When I first joined FFA, I didn't really know a lot. Like, I loved animals. Like, I've loved animals since I was born, honestly, I feel like.
Mhm.
So to join FFA and to see like all like how big it is. I didn't realize how big it is, I think. Like looking back on it now, I'm like, girl, you didn't even know what you're getting into. Like you didn't realize like how crazy this organization expands, how much it uplifts other people and just sets them up for such great success. So I think that's really my first impression on it was I didn't realize how much it impacts people. And so looking on it now, I'm just so grateful. Going into my senior, I'm just extremely grateful for all the people who have mentored me, who do mentor me still, who supported me, who are honestly proud of me because I feel like nobody's proud of me a lot of times. And so to honestly have people say, I'm proud of you, honestly, like even now I'm getting like teary because I'm like, I rarely hear that honestly from other people. So I'm like, I'm just so blessed, honestly. I'm so grateful God was able to bring me to this place because I've moved so many times. Like I've gone to like 5 different schools, it feels like. So to end up here now, I feel like that's where God meant to put me. And then so for the second question, I'm an extreme people pleaser. I want to do a lot of I want to like keep as much stress away from other people by putting stress on me. So through FFA, I've learned that you can lean on others. Like it's okay to ask people for help. It's okay to not to have bad days. Like in the end, like it is what it is. You're human. It's okay to be human. That's what God made you to be. So overall, by being an FFA, I've learned that to just be myself. Like that don't live up to other people's expectations of what you should be. Live up to what your expectations of yourself should be. Like what you who you want to be in the future. So just be nice to yourself as well. Like I'm not very nice to myself. So be nice to yourself, give grace to yourself, but also give grace to others because they are most likely in the same situation as you. They may have stuff going on. They may have stuff behind the scenes that you may not know about. So just honestly give grace. And it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to maybe say something that you shouldn't have. But overall, communication is key. You have to apologize. You have to own up to your stuff. Because I've been in so many situations where I probably should have said something or I shouldn't have said something. But you just have to own up to it. Like, it's okay. We've all said something that we shouldn't have, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
just owning up to it, apologizing, and just grow from it. Because I feel that people, they'll apologize day in, day out, but they won't actually grow from it. And I'm so guilty of that too. Like, especially in early high school years, I was so like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I never actually changed. But now I realize from junior year now, I'm like, girl, you got to get yourself in check. Like, you have to check yourself. And by surrounding people that I want to be surrounded with, like my best friend, we have this code. We're like, if honestly, if we're in the wrong, tell her we're in the wrong. Like, tell your girl that you're in the wrong. Like they're in the wrong, you're in the wrong, whatever. Just tell each other the truth and just be real with them. But also be real with yourself because that is what it is. But yeah, that's what I think I've learned about myself is that I am a people pleaser. I do things wrong, but I just have to be courteous, kind. I have to own up to it, and it's okay to lean on others. I know that's like a lot of jumbled mess, but that's really what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I'm so glad you talked about that too. That is a big topic that most people like. It's just kind of it's not talked about enough, or is it like understood? Yeah. So absolutely, yes, absolutely agree. Yes. And what are you wanting to do after high school? Do you have any plans at the moment?
Well, I want to run for Virginia State office.
Yeah.
So I am very scared for that because I like a lot of people that I know, like my advisor, past state officers, like they're all like, you should do it. And I'm like, I don't want to disappoint you guys. Like, I literally texted our past state sentinel, Danica, and I'm like, I don't want to disappoint you guys. I don't want to make y'all like not proud of me. And she was like straight up, she's like, girl, we'll always be proud of you. Like, and I literally like cried because I'm like, oh my gosh, like she is right. Like, and she's shown it time and time again. My advisor's shown it time and time again. Like, they've always supported me. They literally have no reason to not support me. Like, they've literally said it to my face. And so that's something I'm so scared about. But
Okay.
and I feel that God is guiding me towards it, like
Mhm.
to at least go through the experience of interviewing, of meeting new people. And so no matter what happens, I'm going to be grateful for the opportunity and just so blessed to be there at this moment in time. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And so that leads me into what I'm going to start to plan for. Like, honestly, right now, I just registered for the SAT, so I'm a little scared. I'm
Yeah.
going to be an ag teacher. So
Mhm.
go to college for agriculture education as well
Yes.
as minoring in theater, so hopefully can teach theater as well if possible.
Yes.
So that's what I plan to do. So really, if I get to SA office, awesome. So happy to be a mentor to those kids because I for sure like I'm so grateful to pass the officers because they really helped me see that to be the strong, powerful figure is so important in kids' lives. But if not, then I can just go be that in a classroom already. Like, I can go straight to it, be it in a classroom. So either way, I'm so blessed to have both opportunities presented. And whatever happens, happens. God will guide me in my way. And I will support everybody who is on the officer team because they totally deserve it. Like, 100%.
Yes, I love your perspective on that. Like I say this all the time, God's plan is always greater than your plan, and it's if it's in His will, it's going to go how He wants it to go.
Yeah,
So
it's like
yes,
I literally wrote it in my journal the other day. Wait, I have it right here.
yeah,
Say, I highlighted it too. It's where is it? I know he will guide me on whatever path he has set for me. So that's really what it is. Like, I know he has a path set and I just have to follow it. And I feel like right now, in this point in my life, that's what it is. And of course, if it changes, it changes. But from hints he's given me, I
yeah.
that's my feeling right now, honestly.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I love you. You're so sweet. And you have like such a heart just sharing other people's stories and just the kind of person you are and you being authentic. If he's put that on your heart to run for state office, then absolutely, I would 100% like, you better not back out. Like, I think you would do absolutely awesome. And
Thank you.
just I went to the process twice before, and just the process itself is just so rewarding. In either situation, if like you don't get it or if you do get it, then like both of the outcomes will be the best thing that will happen to you. So
Yeah.
yes, I think you would do absolutely awesome, and I think should 100% try to do it.
Thank you. It
Yes.
means so much.
Yes. Yes. And to round this out with our last question, what's one message you want every FFA member listening to hear today?
I know I said it before,
Yeah.
but I am so adamant on just being yourself. And this is like a quote from Sunday Support. Just be yourself because that's all you need to be. And that's really like my only message to people because so many like I said, so many times we feel like we need to be this perfect person. In reality, we're not. We're human. God made us to have imperfections. And that's what it is. So we have to embrace them. Embrace your imperfections because you can utilize them. Like, a lot of people don't realize that you can use your imperfections to boost something else in your life or boost yourself in a way. And that's something that I'm still realizing that I have to utilize, that I can grow upon. So by being myself, though, I have to be myself to use those. So being a fake version or being this prim and proper person, I'm not going to be able to use my capabilities to my full experience, to or their full potential. So be yourself. Don't let others tell you, oh, you have to be perfect, or you can't do this, you can't do that. You can. Like, so many times going from theater to FA, because I do it the whole year, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't fit in, or they're gonna think I'm weird for doing theater with FFA. But in reality, I realize I don't care. I realize that I have my priorities. I have to worry about myself. And so I just embrace myself in both things. And I just be myself, and I just try not to let others get to me. And that's just overall, just be yourself. I'm
Yeah.
so adamant on it, because if you're not yourself, you will fall. You will crash and burn, and you will have to rebuild. And I've had to do that. Like, full transparency, I've had to do that because I've had a reality check. I've had so many things happen to where I'm like, wow, not being myself has put me down such a hard and horrible path. But recently, being myself and worrying about myself, and I literally had a reality check about that like the other day. I just have to worry about myself, and I have to realize that I am human. I do make mistakes, but I have to evolve as well. And then so you have to you can only evolve though by being yourself. So that's my final message. Just be yourself, because that is all you need to be.
Yes, and that's such a powerful message. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
Yes. And thank you so much for coming on this podcast and talking. I'm so honored to be able to talk to you and to hear your story.
I'm so glad you were inviting me. Like,
Yes,
it's a really full
of
circle.
course.
It's literally
It
last
is.
we were able to do it, and now you invited me, and I'm so blessed to
Yeah.
share my story to you.
Yes, thank you.